everybody and welcome back. It is beautiful bright sunshine. You can hear the birds. It feels like a summer's day. And unfortunately, I've hurt myself. So I'm pottering around like an invalid because I can barely walk. And of course, on a summer's day like this, the only thing you really want to do is start getting some of the stuff done outside because it's kind of beautiful. Which is a bit of a pain, but there's a few things I can do. The correct part has arrived. The sun's shining. I want to see if this actually works. One, to be able to get it out of the way so I can get on with the stuff. I'm fed up looking at it. But two, so I can make plans to tart it up and then use it. Right, that's the new part. That's replaced. Tighten up the control box bolt. See if this will actually stay running. Alright, here goes nothing. Next up, I want to make the entrance to the kitchen here safer because it's really sludgy and slimy from the winter. And if I clean it all off, I can start getting everything ready to get that all prepped up, painted and looking nice. So, trust me, as you can hopefully see there. Yeah, there you go. As you can hopefully see, green, slimy, bit slippy. Looking forward to getting this done. That's quite some difference, you can see. Sludgy and slippy to non-slippy, so alright, let's get this finished. Obviously not painted the railings yet, but it's good to get some of the green stuff off as well. So I am taking a small moment to reflect in the back garden, soak up the sunshine and enjoy the place where I live, which is something not many of us ever actually get to do. We tend to just rush around, very busy with everything in life rather than just soaking in what is amazing in life. Now, I've been a little bit ill and I've hurt my back, but ultimately I've spent 5 days trying to film this little part for the end of the video, and I kept on saying to myself it's because I wasn't feeling great, and there was more to it. All I really wanted to say was about the Chateau du Bailleul, how it's not openly on the market thanks to all the messages, but we can't send you a listing. No, you can't buy it and knock it down. You're not allowed to do that in France. No, you can't make massive business out of it. There's reasons why we're not running at it. And I kept on filming those bits and then thinking that it was awful, because that wasn't what was bothering me. Last Saturday, went out with a few friends and someone said, "Oh, I wish you were more the person that I know in your videos." And I just went, I thought, Oh, I'd like that. I'd always like constructive criticism. And then worked out I don't really know who I am, and I think a lot of people feel like that. And that's there's no me sort of sitting there going, oh, boo-hoo, poor me. My point was more that if I can feel like that, feel lost, and feel like I am not doing enough in the world, I'm not good enough, haven't done enough, if me sat in a beautiful place like this, having achieved quite a lot in my life, not as much as I'd like to, there must be people out there who don't have this same thing to fall back on to make themselves feel better when they feel like that. So I wanted to say loads of things, some wonderful things about how wonderful all the comments were, how amazing the place I live in is, and there are reasons why these other projects are floating around in my head. And then I just decided that wasn't really of much relevance, because I just found something that if I can feel that bad for that many days about something, despite the fact that I shouldn't, and I'm in a place that is magical, surrounded by friends. I mean, one of my friends right now is helping me out with some painting inside because I just haven't got enough time. If I can feel lost when I have, and inadequate, when I have all of these things surrounding me to make me feel wonderful and remind myself that life is good, there must be so many people who feel exactly the same, who don't have that same support network, the wonderful things around them, those things to remind them that it's a feeling, it's not the reality. So as much as I'd wanted to finish this video saying life is wonderful, it is. Thanks for all your comments. Here's some information about some chateaus and why things are happening. I suddenly realised what I wanted to do is say a massive thank you to everybody out there that supports the channel, all your kind words. And if you feel like that, don't. And if you know somebody that might feel like that, give them a little bit of help, because do you know what? We all need it sometimes. One of the joyous parts about this Chateauverse that we're all in, and my friends and the people in it and the people who do YouTube, is it's a support network that we all have together, and it's wonderful, it's fun, it's great. And then I suddenly thought, what with the demons that I have, what if I didn't have that? So there must be people out there that don't. So as always, if you feel like that, give us a message privately, please. Don't be alone. And that was more really the point. Sorry, rambling. Anyone that feels terrible, don't you dare. The world is here to kick us sometimes, but it's bloody great behind the scenes. And if you give it a chance, it is. If you know somebody that needs a little bit of help, don't you dare not give them it. You never know what's happening. And if someone is a little bit of an arse to you, a bit grumpy, or you go, oh, I'm not sure I like them, you never know what they're going through behind the scenes. Give them a chance. So, thank you so much for watching. Apologies for a very off-topic ending to a video. I just felt it rather prudent. And my back is actually quite a lot better. So, I've got to go and fix something Billy's bought, because it is terrible. Needs so much work. I've got to go and fix it before he can have it. You'll see. I'm not going to give anything away, because you'll see him have it long before you see what I've had to do to it to get to that point. So I am going to go and have a coffee, listen to the birds a bit more, and get back to normal. So I hope everyone is having a damn fantastic time. I hope you're all enjoying the start of this Easter weekend. I hope no matter where you are, you can take 5 minutes, sit down, listen, see, and appreciate the beauty that's around you in the world, and have a bloody fantastic weekend. Thank you.